Hi everyone, it's Miss Mariah bringing you a few books that maybe you would like to listen to this week. So today I'm going to share some audiobooks for you. And the cool thing is all of these audiobooks are available on Overdrive for you to listen to digitally without having to get the physical book from anywhere. So the first book is The Parker Inheritance by Varian Johnson. Candace and her mom are staying at Candace's grandma's house in Lambert, South Carolina for the summer while their house in Atlanta, Georgia is remodeled so they can sell it. Candace's mom sets her up to spend some time with the neighbor boy, Brandon. And despite both of them declaring they're not interested in being friends, they actually bond over their love of books. And when the two discover a mysterious letter inside of Candace's grandma's puzzle book, they decide to work together to solve a decades-old mystery. The same mystery, it turns out, that lost Candace's grandma her job as city manager and forced her out of the city in shame. So this letter that they find leads Candace and Brandon back to the 1950s in the town of Lambert, before the schools were desegregated and when racism unfortunately ran pretty rampant. So as they solve the clues, they learn more about a great injustice that led to a family having to flee the town. Can Candace redeem her grandmother's legacy by solving the mystery that she failed to? And right the wrong that has tainted Lambert since 1957? Give The Parker Inheritance a listen and find out. It's perfect if you like mysteries and if you like historical fiction. Next is Roller Girl by Victoria Jamieson. So our roller girl here is Astrid, who falls in love with roller derby after attending a bout for an evening of cultural enlightenment with her mom and best friend Nicole. So naturally, Astrid decides to sign up for derby camp for the summer. The problem is Nicole has chosen dance camp instead. And for the first time since the first grade, Astrid is going to be on her own. And the other problem, Astrid can't skate. Skating is a big part of roller derby. So this graphic novel turned audiobook follows Astrid through her summer at derby camp as she works to improve her skating skills, makes new friends, and learns some valuable lessons. Now you may be thinking, a graphic novel as an audiobook? Are you crazy? And believe me, I was very skeptical about it as well, but listening to Roller Girl will paint a picture in your mind that equals what you might actually see if you were reading the actual graphic novel. It has a full cast, which means there's a different narrator for every single character in the book. It has music and sound effects. I think if you give it a try, it might just surprise you like it did me. All right. Then we have a Look Both Ways. A Story Told in 10 Blocks by Jason Reynolds. So this is a collection of 10 stories, and they're read by 10 different authors, giving each story its very own voice. So the stories in this book may be about different kids, but they're all about the walk home from school. So you'll hear stories about the Low Cuts, a group of kids who seek out any spare change they can find, even if it means stealing from other kids. best friends Simeon, who's the tallest boy in class, and Kenzie, the shortest boy in class. Satchmo, who is terrified of dogs. Cynthia, an aspiring comedian who loves sharing jokes with her grandpa, and many more. So this book was supposed to be about a school bus falling from the sky, but nobody noticed when it happened. How can that be? You'll have to check out Look Both Ways to find out. And finally, we have The Wizards of Once by Cressida Cowell. This audiobook won an award for Best Audiobooks. So you know it's going to be good, but I want to tell you some of the best things about it. So The Wizards of Once is about long ago when there was magic, and there were also people who hated magic. The wizards and the warriors have been at war for many years, and children, Czar and Wish, should hate each other. But the wizard Czar has no magic, and the warrior Wish does. So when their two worlds collide, something like a friendship is born. So in a world full of sprites, giants, wizards, and warriors, it shouldn't be a surprise that there are witches as well. But the witches have been gone for hundreds of years, until Czar and Wish discover one and kill it. Now they must go on a journey to save Czar from the witch's mark and possibly the whole land from the return of the witches. So what's really awesome about this audiobook is that it's filled with unique voices for every single character. It has spooky sound effects, the eerie songs of the sprites sung to you. You'll find yourself fully immersed in this magical land while you're listening to it. I think you'll really enjoy it, so give it a try. Thanks for listening today. I hope you have a great time listening to some of those books.